Hello all, Shadwell here, ready to talk about the next film in my collection, Ed Wood from 1994. It's directed by Tim Burton and stars Johnny Depp and Martin Landau. This film rolled up into the Oscars and won 100% of the categories it was nominated for. Which, even though that was only 2 categories, Best Supporting Actor Martin Landau, rest in peace, and Best Makeup, that's still an impressive feat. This film treats Edward D. Wood Jr. with an affection that is strangely due a man who is often dubbed as the worst director/filmmaker of all time. With the filmmaker moniker making more sense because he was more than just a director, he was also writer, producer, and sometimes actor. Edward D. Wood Jr. wore many hats, and if this movie is anything to be believed, many Angora sweaters as well. However, I give my disclaimer once again that when I review a film based on a true story, it is not my concern what the true story actually is, nor is it my concern how well of a job the film does telling the truth of the matter. Much like Tommy Lee Jones of Harrison Ford's proclaimed innocence in The Fugitive, I don't care. That's not completely true. I do care about a true event film's truthiness, but for this review process, it's just a step too far to worry about. My only concern in this review project of such films is if the film is good. And Ed Wood is good. It is damn good. All the performances are fantastic, but of all else, they're human. Johnny Depp shows us an Edward D. Wood Jr. that is bright-eyed and fully convinced in everything he does. Everyone brings the right humanity to their role. Even Bill Murray as Bunny Breckenridge is grounded when it counts, and that motherfucker is notorious for going off the deep end. But it's Martin Landau's Bela Lugosi that absolutely kills my soul every time. This film might technically claim to be about Edward D. Wood Jr., but it's really about a friendship, the friendship between Ed Wood and Bela Lugosi, and how Wood would go to the moon and back to keep Bela alive by continuing to give him what he saw as his own life's purpose: entertaining. This film also highlights Wood making his finest turd, the one he's most notorious for, Plan 9 from Outer Space, and let me tell you that I do not care one way or another if any of it's true or not. The tales of that film's making makes for excellent entertainment. This film is a love letter to America's, and maybe the world's, leading purveyor of bad filmmaking, Edward D. Wood Jr., and I'm giving it an A, but that's because it loses half a letter grade for using the F slur without the hard T. Now prepare yourself because we're about to watch the actual films of Edward D. Wood Jr. and it ain't gonna be pretty. Tomorrow it's the first in the Ed Wood box, Glenn or Glenda. See y'all then.